Aloha all, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X3. I'm Paper Mario Guy, and this is episode number 7, aka the obligatory Mega Man X backtracking episode. So, okay, I'm gonna get it off the bat, again, this is post-recording, but this is for a very good reason. There's a bunch of cuts later in the video that, kind of threw me off, and my commentary was just abysmal, because as of recording this, it was like 12:30 at night, right? And, for some reason, it was just really hot in my house, and I was just getting really flustered, and the initial recording was just so bad, like there was so much fail in it, it wound up getting up to around 34 minutes, believe it or not. And the thing about me is, unlike Caboose or, NCS or, Slim Kirby, I know he records a lot in bulk. And even, Shadowy Productions, I know he records a little bit in bulk. But, like, I'm not a bulk recorder. Like, I mean, I've said this in the past, maybe an episode or two, maybe 3 episodes at most. But, like, honestly, besides, I think it was Mega Man X1 and Super Mario Strikers, I'm just not, much for doing the whole, bulk recording. And the only times that I've ever, bulk recorded, even then, I still split it up. Like, I bulk record in the sense that, like, I don't do a continuous run-through where it's like, the timer is getting up there. I'll split it at like 15 minutes, and then I'll stop there, and then I'll edit it, later. And, that's generally how I work things, but like this one, the counter actually got up to about 34 minutes, and that's just ridiculous for me. And you'll see in this episode, I cut that down by a decent amount. But anyway, talking about kind of what's going on, this, like I said, is the obligatory backtracking, episode, and we are currently in Volt Catfish's stage, and if you take that lift up, you can kind of tell that the spikes kept on going, so you knew that something was up there, but you weren't sure if you could get it. And I could have gotten it earlier in the LP, but, it's not a big deal. I'm getting it now, and there we go, and I got it. But we're not done with Volt Catfish's stage yet. There are more things to collect in this episode, and I'll kind of address them as I get there. But considering, right here, we're already here. What you want to do is you want to use a fully charged up gravity well, and this will bring you up, and you'll be able to get to a new armor upgrade. There we go. I was trying to think of it. I actually looked over it. Right now, X3 is paused. From when I was playing it earlier, and I was just sidetracked there, so I accidentally didn't get it, but because this is such, like, a backtracking episode, and there's really not much more to say than, watch where I was in the video or how I got there and get it. So I'm gonna try to find something else to talk about. I'm not gonna be, narrating any of this stuff. There will be one section where I'll talk about something important, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But for now, as of right now, it's September 23rd. It's currently 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just kind of trying to relax a little bit. Some decently, this week for me, honestly, is just kind of boring. I don't really have much to do. Like, it's kind of like a meh week, and like I said, there's just like, there's nothing big happening. But this weekend, Saturday's actually my mom's birthday, so, so there's probably gonna be, like, cake and stuff like that on the 25th, well, that's a Friday, actually, not... No, it is a Saturday. What am I talking about? And then the 26th, I'm actually going to Caboose's house, and we're going to be finishing a project, not for YouTube, but we were painting a shed for his dad, and I'm going to be making quite a bit of money, and I can finally pay off my stepdad for, he laid out some money so I could get the Dazzle as quickly as I got it, and that's how, obviously, you're seeing this episode so quickly. And then I also have to pay them back off because I owned an Xbox 360, and you have to pay for their online services, as you probably know, but just in case you didn't, you know, you have to pay for it. And I bought 12 months of it for a really great deal of $30 because there was a promotion for Halo Reach, so that happened. Yeah, so I have to pay back like $60, or $65 actually. But once that $65 is paid off, then I'm pretty much gonna have 160 of just, you know, spending money for whatever I want to do. And there's so many games that I've been thinking about picking up. Considering I got this Wii now, it's like I don't have any games for it, and I've been meaning to pick some up. And there are a bunch that just, you know, pop into my head that I would want to get. There's Galaxy 2, I'd want to re-pick up Super Paper Mario, I'd want to get a copy of Mario Kart Wii, possibly Brawl, definitely new Super Mario Brothers Wii. You know, those are 6 games that, you know, are probably about $30 each used. Like, I know Galaxy 1 is like $32 used, and Galaxy 2 is like $40 used. So, you know, that's quite a big chunk of change, and I would actually blow right through my $160 if I did that. Now, I could use some unethical practices and get all that for free. But, we'll see, you know, how that happens, because, you know. Anyway, you saw that I got a heart tank, but here's what I was talking about with the, important thing. Right here, I discovered this pink little capsule, or purple capsule, whatever it's called. And I want to address that just because the pink capsules, there's 4 of them in the game, and all 4 of them, they're scattered in different levels. But you can only pick one of the 4 pink capsules that are laid around the Maverick stages. And what the pink capsules do is they increase your body armor further by 1. So if you have, like, you know, your body or your helmet, say, then it's going to upgrade it again, or like your X-Buster, or your, you know, body armor as far as health goes. So that's what I wanted to show off, and you'll see another one later. But, you know, I'm honestly not even going to show off the other 2 because I'm going to stress the fact that you don't want to pick any of them up. You really don't. And I'll get more into that in the next episode, you know, when we start the first Doppler stage, because you'll be able to see why you're not supposed to get that. But anyway, we got the Hawk armor, I believe that was. It's really quick and easy into the beginning of the level. The reason why there was a cut is because I was just being an idiot, and I was going all over the place, doing all sorts of things that I just shouldn't have done, and it was just dumb on my part, so I decided to cut that out. But now here we are in Toxic Seahorse's stage. You want to get a frog carrier and do some underwater escapades, but I'll show you that. And this is actually the part of the recording where I got really flustered trying to go for this next ride armor piece, the kangaroo armor you're going for. It's not a difficult section. It really isn't. I was just, I don't know what, I don't even know what I was doing, honestly. But, in other news, October 1st and everything. So, like I was saying with the, you know, the weekend, there's not really much going on this week, so I'm kind of just anticipating the weekend where, you know, my mom's birthday, I have something to do. Sunday, I have something to do, and I'll have money. Then that next week, again, I don't really know as far as school goes what's kind of going on, but then that weekend there's obviously, you know, the stream, our second stream, so I'm kind of pumped for that. That should be fun. You know, the last one was fun, and this one should be even more grand and glorious, and, you know, all the different adjectives that described fantastic events of splendiferality. What the fuck was that word? Splendiferality? I don't know. Any adjective that just basically describes magnificence and perfection. That is what this stream night will be for me, because I always love them. And then the rest of that weekend, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm sure I can find something to do. And then the following weekend, even after that, is actually, you know, a 3-day weekend for me. It's Columbus Day, and more than that is the New York Comic-Con, and I want to go to that really bad, and that's actually what I'm going to hold off some of my money for when I work with Caboose this coming Sunday, and then hopefully I can do that and bring, you know, like my camera and take pictures and stuff like that. Well, there will probably be a video if we, you know, can still go and everything. But anyway, here we go with the kangaroo armor. Such an annoying piece of crap to try to get. I don't know why, because water jumping really isn't all that difficult, but it was giving me all sorts of problems. But no fancy transition there, just cutting right to, you know, back to the screen so we can move on to our next Maverick stage so we can get even more upgrades. And then our helmet kicks in again. But, another thing that I think is, you know, worthy of talking about in this video is the fact that Pinnacle Studios 12 I'm actually really enjoying. You know, uploads take a lot longer because I'm recording in not a lot higher quality, but definitely better quality, and I have the ability to even go into high definition if I wanted to. But, yeah, when I got my, you know, Dazzle and everything, it actually didn't come with the thing, and again, with me being unethical and, you know, immoral and stuff like that, I went ahead and pirated Pinnacle Studios 12 Ultimate Edition, and, you know, it's fantastic. It works, you know, swell, and honestly, like, I've been craving getting Sony Vegas for a while now, but with this thing, you know, I don't know if I'll need Sony Vegas. I mean, there's certain things that I know that I won't be able to do that Sony Vegas can do, but as far as, you know, the basic editing things, and even more than that, you know, there's all sorts of things. I mean, there's a plethora of transitions I can use, you know, if I have to do cuts in my videos. There's all sorts of effects that I can put on the video. I can make really easy menus. You know, I don't want to use the default menu things that they have, but it's easy, you know, to overlay things, import things, record things. There's so many options to record, like so many different file types, and so many different quality, you know, types. It just, you know, it's a fantastic program, way better than Movie Maker, and I'm enjoying it, and hopefully I'll be able to use it to its full potential, or at least part of its full potential. But yeah, I'm really digging Pinnacle Studios 12, and I'm really liking the Dazzle too. It's kind of nice. It seems like it's, you know, a lot better than the One Touch, and I hope that, you know, with some of the more, you know, with some of the, I guess, more graphically enhanced games that I do in the future, there won't be any, you know, problems with it, because I do plan on doing some, like, GameCube games and stuff like that. And to this point, the only game that I've done that isn't on, like, the N64 or a platform before that, oh, well, I guess 2 games, and that's DBZ Budokai 3 and Super Mario Strikers. But with Strikers, you know, Strikers is just a matter of there's a lot going on the screen. DBZ is not too bad, but I know future games will have some problems, and with the Dazzle, hopefully it can handle it. But that concludes our backtracking, and I guess I'll see you guys all in Part 8, so see you then.